Eric Keller here with Enthusiast Auto Group. This is a first look. We have just purchased this 2002 Z8. It has a whopping 4,500 miles on it, and we will be driving this back to EAG here today. It is just north of us, about a half hour from the main workshop, and it is a fantastic car. Super low mileage, 4,531 to be exact. Alpina wheels, all stock otherwise. Original panels. Everything on the car is checked out. I've spent the last hour and a half going through the car top to bottom. The radio's already been replaced. The taillights all work. The headlights do not have any fogging issues. The dash is nice and flat. The seat bases don't have any cracks. The body lines are straight. First thing when you're buying a Z8, you got to check these gaps. Grab a quarter, stick it in carefully. Make sure there's enough room for it to go down. You're using it as a feeler gauge. Good, clear, still, yep, still clear. Click the headlight. It's halfway inserted there. It's really important that there's enough room for these, for the thickness of a quarter to insert there freely. Otherwise, we've got a fender deformation issue that everybody reads about on all the forums and things. That's a big deal. Usually it'll be a little bit tighter at the closest to the headlights than the top. Obviously, a nice straight-on look will always be a real obvious indicator if it's really bent. So we'll install the performance package on this car during the pre-purchase inspection just as a precaution. Stock wheels and tires with the run flats are being picked up at the dealership now. Every accessory that a Z8 comes with, we have the originals to this car included with it, down to the window sticker, coffee table book, VIN matched, hardtop stand, boot cover, rear window protector, hardtop bag, the little plastic pork chops that cover the hardtop access points there in the back, the hardtop tool. I think we've got the key bag. We have the cell phone, the valet key, the cup holder, lots and lots of service records, the wind jammer. Oh, we've even got the optional car cover that was not part of the original delivered accessories unless the dealer was really nice and included one for them. Every VIN tag is on every body panel. It's important to check those. The wheels were purchased new from the dealer, 2016, so we've got good date codes on those tires here for a little bit longer. 600 miles on the rubber. Front bumper's really nice and clean down low. No big scuffs or scratches on those bottom protrusions, which is pretty common. I did not find a stone chip on the car. There's just a tiny little nick on the e-brake handle cover, but we're going to replace that, no big deal. Hard top is in really good shape down on those points. That's real common for the corners of those to get chips when they go on the hard top stand, as well as that bottom edge line. That'll be the worst mark on the car on this driver's side point. Down low under that, you can see there's just a tiny little chip, as well as right there. That's the worst mark I think I found on the car that was not the carcass of a dead bug. Very happy with this, especially for the fact that it was just so close to Cincinnati in a beautiful part of town. And really a great car. Z8s are hit or miss. Most of them that we see at auctions are not even a foul tip miss. This one, I think condition-wise, we can call this one a home run. If you are interested in adding the right Z8 with EAG's endorsement and rubber stamp of approval, this is that car. We're going to go ahead and do a proactive cooling system just because we see a little bit of spray right there. He already had a thermostat done. We'll verify that that wasn't the cause of that. But understanding what all of those little things mean, that's why people send their cars to us for the reju program. That's why we go through and do not pull any stops when we're bringing our cars, rehabilitating them to near new condition for a second time in life. This one's going to be a relatively straightforward one to do so. It doesn't need a whole lot, which is really great. We're going to stretch and try to find stuff, and certainly we'll check everything out during the inspection process. Another one of those VIN tags, those are important. Thanks for tuning in to this quick little EAG one take. This thing is obviously quite fresh to the market. We haven't even paid for it yet. Those are details. We shook on it, and here in the Midwest, that's how deals are done. Looking forward to a fun drive home and meeting the next enthusiast owner of this bad boy. I think this thing will make anybody's garage look, well, quite proper. I'm sure it's looked great in this garage here for the last couple of years, and we'd be happy to help you get this safely via enclosed transport to yours. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more. See ya.